Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome if you are new to my channel. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I wanted to show you how I made this super colorful like tie-dye design I did. It's kind of like a drag marble with gel polishes, and I also applied it onto some false nails because I didn't feel like switching up my own nails while I made this. But yeah, if you want to know how I made this, please keep on watching. And of course you can do this on false nails to make press on nails, but you can also just recreate this on your own natural nails, acrylic nails, gel nails, whatsoever. But as I said, I'm going to apply these on some false nails, and first up I'm going to apply Scoop of Vanilla by Madam Glam to all 5 of the nails. I just show 5 nails because I just want to make one like half a set, I have to say, because if it is a full set there would be 10 nails. But in my previous like press on nail design I did, which was actually the first time I ever made something on false nails like this, I only showed you 5 nails as well, so that's why I'm going to do this for this design as well. But you just want to cure your layer for 30 seconds and then I'm going in with my 5 colors. And the first one is this hot pink, which is Flores. By the way, all colors are by Madam Glam. They send out like the most beautiful colors to me to try them out. I'm not getting paid or anything to make this video. I just really like their products and they are so super pigmented and just super bright. And then the next color we are using is called Suns Out, which is a super bright orange color with a yellow undertone. Then for the yellow I'm going in with my Chick. I used this in my previous gel polish design as well. And it is like a sunny yellow with some beautiful shimmer in there. I just really love that color. It's just really beautiful. Then for the green is called Pistachio and we're going to apply that underneath the yellow. You just want to make sure you have a little bit like too much of each color on the nail so you can easily drag that with a little brush. And then for the blue I'm going to use Russian blue, and all of these colors are from Madam Glam's like newer spring summer collection, or like spring colors. They are really gorgeous, and I also made a swatch and review video of all of the colors shown here. And there's also another color that I didn't use for this design, which is called Sakura, but you will just see that in my little swatch and review video. But then with a little nail art brush I'm just going to swipe through the color, and I'm just going to do that in a zigzaggy kind of pattern. You can do it whatever way you like. I just want to make sure that the colors overlap a little bit and just get dragged into each other. And the good thing is that you already applied that base layer, so you don't have any issues with any white or nail color peeking through underneath. That's why I applied that vanilla color, just to make sure that there was like a good base layer. The only thing I do notice while looking at this nail is that most of the blue color kind of like vanished in this little like drag marble or tie-dye design. That is perfectly fine because we are going to start the nail with the orange color for the next one. For the middle finger I will start with yellow and so on. So I'm just scooping one color like down at a time, so all the nails are completely different and you will see some blue in this complete design. But to finish off this first nail, of course you want to cure it first for 30 seconds, and then I just went in with my top coat and I'm going to put some lovely gems in there before I cure the top coat. I did use the regular top coat, so this one you still have to wipe off after it's cured to make sure you get rid of that sticky layer, but you could also go in with a no wipe top coat, which is way easier when you apply gems like this. But I didn't have the no wipe top coat yet while doing this video, so that's why I just used the regular one. I just took some really random like AB crystal rhinestones. These aren't like the real Swarovski gems, but I got like a bunch of these AB like knockoff crystals from AliExpress, like I think like 2 years ago or maybe 3 years ago already. And I was like, this is such a colorful design that I really wanted to add these because these gems are pretty colorful as well. So I just added them kind of like in a necklace kind of manner. So I just put a big one in the middle, two smaller ones to the sides of that, and two even smaller ones aside those. So here you can see me just wiping that excess off, like that sticky layer, with some rubbing alcohol, and then your first nail is completely done already. So let's move on to the pointer finger. As I said, I'm going to start off with the orange and just work down the colors like that, so you actually have a different effect for each nail. Of course, you can just choose to do it all the same way, or maybe apply them like vertically instead of like horizontal. So it's totally up to you how you want to apply it. You could also just switch up the colors a little bit and just use some super pastel colors only for spring. That would be a really cute idea as well. But I just really love that hot pink color. As you can also see on my right hand, I am still wearing that florist color. It is so gorgeous. I definitely have to redo my nails though, because there is some growth going on there. And it isn't like super neat anymore. I have some new growth, and yeah, I just really have to do my nails again. But I'm still kind of debating on what color to put on my own natural nails like next. So I'm not sure about that yet, but I do really like that orange tone though. So yeah, you just want to go through your color with your well, I used a little brush, but you could use a dotting tool or a needle as well. And I feel like I kind of messed up this one. I was like hassling a little bit too much in the gel polish, so this is more of like a messy tie-dye drag marble design. But of course you just want to cure that for 30 seconds as well. And don't forget that if you do this on natural nails or gel or acrylic nails, you want to make sure that you apply your base coat first before you go in with your colors. But since these are false nails, or like press-on nails, or however you want to call them, you can just go in with your color right away. And I'm going to add one tiny AB crystal gem to the center around the cuticle area, just to make sure that the entire design fully ties in and that every nail at least has one little gem on there. But yeah, after you have cured that top coat layer with that gem and wiped off the sticky layer, you are good to go on to the next finger, which would be the middle finger. Of course, you can switch it up any way you like it, as I said before, but I'm going to start off with the yellow and work my way down the colors that way. I do really love that green color though, and you guys know me, I'm not really a green kind of loving girl, but this green is a real pretty one. And that blue, by the way, is like the most beautiful pale grayish blue I've ever seen in a gel polish. I don't feel like there are many shades like that out there, so if you get the chance to get that Russian blue color, I would highly suggest you do, because it is a gorgeous shade. Oh, and I also have a 30% discount, which will be in the description box down below, so if you want to check that out, you're totally free to use it, and just to save some money on your own order from Madam Glam. But I was pretty much getting the hang of it, the drag marble effect or the tie-dye effect with this middle fingernail. I felt like I needed a little bit practice, but I really like how this one turned out. It really looks like a drag marble, way more than the previous nail did, by the way. Something I really like to mention in my videos is that practice really makes perfect, and just don't give up if you mess up a couple of times. I know it can be kind of hard, especially if you are pretty like critical to your own work. I usually am as well. I actually make like tons of videos and not even half like go online, because I simply don't like everything I make. But I know it can be really hard, especially if you're just trying out nail art or are really new into it. And if like you are your worst like critic, But don't be so hard on yourself, because we all have to learn, and as I said, practice makes perfect. So if you don't like do something like perfectly for the first time, just keep on practicing until you get the hang of it. For this middle finger, I just added 3 little rhinestones towards the cuticle area, again just to add some bling into there, because I wanted every nail to be like pretty cute and blinged out. So for the ring finger, we're just going to do the same thing, starting off with the green this time and working my way down into the other 4 colors. I think this would look really cute with only pink colors as well, but it is totally up to you what colors you want to use. I'm just really into the bright colors, and I really like that the blue is kind of like a dusty blue, because yeah, as I mentioned before, you don't see blues like that often. And I also have to say, I really like the yellow color, which is called My Chick. It is not like a neon yellow, but it is bright enough, and it just has this beautiful like shimmer in there. I just really recommend that. I feel like yellow shades are always a little bit hard to work with, or at least like get a good pigmented yellow, but this one is really nice. And then you just want to drag your design in there, cure it for 30 seconds and go in with your top coat. And before curing the top coat, you want to add some gems again. Like as I said, it is always totally up to you how many gems you want to add, if you even want to add any like crystals or whatever to it. I just really like it because I think like some of my first videos where I only did nail art with my natural nails and nail polishes, I tend to use like way more crystals than I do now. So I pretty much went back to my roots while making this design, because I really love marbles. I love drag marbles, I love water marbles, I like bright colors, I like gems. So I just added the same kind of necklace placement of the gems, but I also wanted to add like a really elongated teardrop gem. I don't know how you call this shape. I just feel like it is like kind of a horse eye shape with one side that's a little bit more stretchier and pointier. I did feel like this one was really hard to place though, because there was kind of like a strong curve into the false nails, so the gem wasn't able to stick fully on the flat back that it had. But with a little bit of hassling and just placing it perfectly before curing, I did manage to place it on there. But then it is already time to do the 5th and final nail, which is the pinky nail. So I'm just going to start off with that gorgeous Russian blue color and just work my way down with the other colors. But I really wanted to thank you in between of this little video as well for all of your ongoing support. I really appreciate it. I love you all so much, and I'm just really grateful for having the opportunity to actually make gorgeous nail art and just make some request videos as well. So if you have any requests of like particular designs or colors you would like me to use, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will just see if I can make anything you would like me to make. And also, I also just pretty much wanted to thank you guys for always leaving just really kind comments and feedback, because that's really helpful to me. I don't just want to make stuff that I really like, so I really love to hear your ideas as well. So that's just something I really wanted to mention. But back to the little design, you just want to drag it through with a little brush. You could also use like a pointy tip of like a dotting tool, or even like a toothpick or anything like that, because you did apply a little bit more of that gel than what you'd usually put onto the nail, so it's really easy to drag through it and not see the base layer. But even if you hit the base layer a little bit, that's not a big deal, because that's an opaque color as well. And then after you have cured everything for 30 seconds and applied your top coat, I just applied a little tiny gem to the pinky nail as well. It's actually just exactly the same as we did for the pointer finger, so it actually ties in this design perfectly, and I just really love adding gems, and I really hope you do so too. I'm going to try to make some more like blinged out designs like this, because that's just something that's really like close to my heart. I just love that so much, so I would really love to know what you think of it. And also please let me know what you think of this tie-dye like drag marble design. I would love to hear from you guys about that as well. Also, if you recreate this, do let me know, because I'm really curious to see all of your work and all of your designs. You can always just send me an email or like a little Instagram message or anything like that. I read every comment that you guys send. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, you can always leave that in a comment down below. And also check out my discount code for Madam Glam. I hope that will help you guys out a little bit. But thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.